Hey, how you doing? My name is Rasta. I'm up here at Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on the west side of Jacksonville. And today I'm pretty excited. I'm going to be covering 5 helpful tips that'll help you arm yourself before going to buy a car, okay? Let's get into the first one. So we're gonna start with the first one being pre-qualify yourself. Now, when I say pre-qualify yourself, the main thing I'm talking about is know your credit score, okay? And no, Credit Karma is not 100% accurate. What you wanna do is go on Experian.com, Google FICO score, get your real FICO score, okay? That's one of the biggest things that will heavily arm you before coming into a dealership. All right, tip number 2, set a budget. Look, I'm not just talking about car payment, right? Of course, that's extremely important. I'm talking about car insurance, gas, maintenance, heck, maintenance on the maintenance, right? You need to know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Quick story, I had a guy, the first person I ever worked with. He loved the car, drove it, we had a great time, but as soon as we got down to numbers, he got blacked out. He didn't think about insurance, he didn't think about gas. The next thing you know, we didn't make a car deal. So knowing your budget will definitely prepare you and going into a car dealership. All right, tip number 3, and a pretty obvious one. Do your research, but hear me out. It's 2 things I want to highlight when it comes to doing your research, right? First of all, do research on the car that you want, right? I'm talking about all the way down to each and every feature. Don't rely on a car salesman to tell you every single feature. I'm still learning stuff about my car to this day, and it's a 2016. So that's one thing. Do research on the car that you want. And 2, do research on the dealership. Don't be like me. Don't just Google it and then see one good review. No, dive deep into it. Read the good reviews. Like up here at CJDR Westside, we got hundreds of good reviews that a lot of our clients come across before they even come into the dealership, right? It can almost enhance that you're going to have a great experience, or guarantee that you're going to have a great experience, right? So do your research in depth. That will heavily arm you when coming into one of these car dealerships. Tip number 4, always, I'm gonna say it again, always test drive. That's not just a car salesman coming out of me. Y'all would be surprised how many people come in here, get a car, say, I already know how I drive, stuff like that, get down to the numbers, take the car home, and don't even like the car, right? I understand. You might say, well, I got a 2023. I know how the 2024 already drive, or, you know, I don't need to test drive it because I'm scared to fall in love with the car, which is what you need to do anyway, but that's neither here nor there. But you never want to buy a car that you don't know how to drive, right? So I can't say this enough. Always test drive. That will heavily ensure that you don't make a purchase that you'll regret. All right, tip number 5, which would be my last and final tip. Be prepared to negotiate. Keyword, prepare, right? Wow, that's coming from a car salesman telling you to be prepared. Well, there are a lot of clients come in dealerships and they don't speak up about what they want. They don't ask what they truly want. They might just end up settling. Never settle. Come in here, be prepared to negotiate, stand firm, have an offer in mind, and just do whatever you can to make it the best deal possible for you. These 5 tips will ensure that you never have a bad car buying experience. I'm Rasta White up here at CJDR on the west side. If you stop by, you remember my face. Look, ask for me, I get right with you. Other than that, have a good one. We out.